So I just want to make a quick video about a place in California called Mike's Camera. So I checked him out yesterday, completely by accident. So I was heading to Palo Alto to check out a couple thrift stores, and I stopped nearby at this one in Menlo Park. So I pull over, and I'm looking to my right, and I see Mike's Camera in the corner of my eye. So I look over, and I'm like, why does that sound so familiar? So I got on Instagram, and I looked it up, and I was like, oh yeah, I've been wanting to visit this place. It's weird that I ended up parking right next to it. So I went inside and I was looking around. Boom, I see it right there. Their wall of film section. I took a picture of it so you guys can see. They had a pretty good selection of film. And I wanted to get a couple things that I've never tried before. So I ended up getting 5 rolls of film. Arguably the best black and white film of all time. But I have never shot it in 120. So I picked up a couple of the Ilford HP5, and they have it in the throwback branding, which I thought was pretty cool. And since I saw this on the shelf, I wanted to support, but shout out to FPP. I got the Frankenstein film. It's 200 ISO. I tested a couple of these before. I had the Mummy film, which is ISO 400 on the box, but I felt like it shot a little bit better at 200. This one is ISO 200. So it probably shoots well at 200. That's pretty slow. So that should be fine. And I really like the branding on here. The artwork is super cool. So I had to get one of those. I think it's actually like Foma film or something, the actual product inside, but that's okay. And controversial topic, but Cinestill film. I picked up 2 of the 400D, 120 and 35 millimeter. I'm not a huge fan of the product of not the brand, but like the actual end result that when you shoot a roll of Cinestill. I feel like the quality of the product is a little off. Like the kind of soft, washed out look of the colors kind of bothers me a little bit. Like original Vision 3 film is just so vivid and the color is so good. And then you look at Cinestill film and it has that kind of like washed out look, which I feel like is a detractor. You're like taking a really great film and degrading it a little bit. So I feel like it's not as good as it could be. Like Vision 3 film, original Vision 3 film is just a better product than the end result of Cinestill. I know it's the same base product, but if you get what I mean, they're the same original, but they do something to it, modify it, remjet removal, to end up with what they do, and I feel like that process destroys the color a little bit. But I've seen a lot of 400D that looked pretty good, so I want to give the film a try. So I think I'm going to make a video coming up with one of these films. I was either leaning towards the Frankenstein or do a HP5 in my TLR, because I have the 65mm lens I haven't shot yet, so I wanted to just throw something in there and shoot around with it. So I feel like either one of these would be a good candidate to try out that lens, just to shoot some stuff with it. And keep an eye out for that video. I think that's what I'm going to make next. But thank you guys for watching. Check out Mike's Camera in Menlo Park if you're in the area. Not sponsored, by the way, but they're all really nice. The guy that rang me up is super friendly. I looked at the receipt. His name wasn't on there, but I think they're all pretty cool people. So check out Mike's Camera if you're in the area. Pick up some film, and we'll see you guys next time on The Negative.